Hello guys, it's Robbie here behind the camera, and of course you guys know that this is my partner and boyfriend and business partner, usually behind the scenes, and we are going to do some men's grooming today guys with Airbrush Makeup. We're going to cover his grays, we're going to fill in his beard and cover his grays here, and we're going to do a little bit of airbrush makeup. So this is just a little bit, a little mini demo guys, just a little taste of what you will learn in my full live streaming 8-hour masterclass. So without further ado, here we go. Alright, so today I am going to be using the TEMPTU Air. The TEMPTU Air, guys, I do really like it for men's grooming, or if I'm working a job where there's no electricity. If you guys know, I still really prefer the real airbrush, the TEMPTU SB40, but this does come in handy, like I said, for men's grooming, and if you don't have electricity, of course. Hi, thanks for joining guys. I'll give you guys a wave, and alright, so we're going to start. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to cover the grays in his hair. We're also going to fill in his hairline to make it look a little thicker, okay? The shades that I'm going to be using for him are black, and this is from the TEMPTU hair color line. This is brown black. Okay, so we're going to mix these equal parts right into my TEMPTU Air. Alright, so here we go. Shake my bottles. Thanks for tuning, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, you want to talk about airbrush makeup, our classes that we offer, men's grooming, feel free to ask away. Alright, so I have my black in here. Now I'm going to add some of this brown black. This is from the TEMPTU hair color line. Okay. Alright, so a few drops in here. Okay. Now we're going to mix. Turn my compressor on and lightly back bubble. Okay. And of course I always like to test on the tissue. There we go. Alright, so here we go. So we'll filling in those grays, filling in his hairline to make it appear fuller and thicker. I really love the TEMPTU hair color line. This is really good if you work on set, or if you work in bridal and Mother the Bride sits in your chair and she needs a retouch. You guys can see that this is magically, the grays are just disappearing, and we're seeing that hairline look thicker. Right here, same thing. Look at that. See those grays just getting covered up? It's like magic. Also, what I really like this for, guys, if you are a hairstylist and if you offer like gray color camo for your guys, like a demi-permanent, like Redken or Paul Mitchell, this is a great way to show them what it will look like before you actually do it. This is a stencil from TEMPTU. This is the men's grooming stencil. This is really good if you need, so you don't overspray. Okay, say for example, here. Look at that. Okay, we'll cover, turn this way, please. Right there. Get these grays right here. Also what I'm doing, so now that we filled in his grays in this area, I'm happy with this. It looks very natural. I'm then going to fill in his beard a little bit, okay? Any sparse areas of his beard I can fill in. Look at that. His beard looks fuller and thicker. We need to shave this later, but that's okay. Alright, work around right here. Fill in. Make this beard appear fuller and thicker. Right here, he's got some grays right here. We'll cover those. Boom, like magic. Turn this way. So not only are we filling in his beard, we're covering the grays. So I ran out of makeup. I'm just going to put a little bit more in my TEMPTU Air. Once again, I'm using a little black and a little brown black from the TEMPTU hair color line. Giving a little mix. That's one thing I love about Airbrush, guys. It's super easy to mix shades. Alright, so then we're just going to work around the face. Once again, I'll place my stencil here. Fill in that beard. Perfect. Get these grays here. Now, if you're really good at airbrushing, you can freehand this and not use a stencil, but the stencil really helps you from overspraying if you're a new airbrusher. Okay. Alright, just work around. Look at this. It's coming to life. His hair, he went from salt and pepper to back to his natural hair color, which is probably like a level 3. Alright, so after this we're going to do a little bit of makeup too, guys. I'm going to share some of my men's grooming makeup and products that I like from Twinmedics. And yeah, so I'm going to take a look in the camera and see what this looks like. Ramon, look right here at the camera. Nice. You guys see how natural this looks? Now there's still a little bit of gray shining through. I can go back in and add a more full coverage layer. If he has a thinning hairline, I can go in and spray onto the scalp. Guys, this is what you'll learn, and honestly much more when it comes to men's grooming. This and a ton more stuff in full face beauty airbrush makeup in our live streaming masterclass. If you're interested in that course, just check our website, airbrushmasterclass.com. It comes with a certificate of completion. We are a proud TEMPTU school partner, and it even comes with a fully stocked airbrush makeup kit. Okay. Alright, I'm getting really happy with this. It's looking really nice and natural. Alright, let's see here, Ramon. Oh, that looks great. What do you guys think? Any questions? Alright, so before I move to my foundation, of course, I'm going to clean out my TEMPTU Air. I'm going to run some of the SB cleaner in it. By the way, guys, tip, if you run out of SB cleaner, don't try to clean your brush with water or it will probably clog. Okay. Okay, so now that we're going to his foundation shade, I want to make sure that this airbrush or the TEMPTU Air is completely cleaned out of this dark shade, okay? Because I don't want any of this dark pigment to mix with his lighter foundation. Okay, and maybe one more time just to make sure. There we go. So now my TEMPTU Air is nice and clean. Now I'm going to do a little bit of skin prep. Okay. With skin prep for guys, I like to keep it nice and natural. Not a lot of layers of stuff. Hi! Thanks for tuning in. Alandra, Felipe, hi. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure that my client has nice, fresh, clean skin. Wipe off any natural oils off of his face before I do his airbrush foundation. Here's a tip, guys. When it comes to men's makeup, you only want to correct by about 60 to 70%. We do not want to correct guys 100% because then they can look too feminine. Okay. We just want to lightly minimize their flaws or what they have going on with their skin. Okay. All right. Now he has nice, fresh, clean skin. Now we're going to go in with a little bit of skin prep. Your fan from Guate was your student in Hollywood. Hey, thanks for tuning. Thanks for saying hi. So now that he has fresh, clean skin, I'm going to tone his skin. Now, if you guys know, if you're a former student of mine, you know that my favorite skincare line is Twin Medics. They have a wonderful skincare line, and they're a favorite of James Vincent and V. Neil and such. So I love this stuff. Guess what? I'm going to go over and beyond and not just spray this on the face. This is a nano diffuser. Can you hold this for me, Ramon? Thank you. This is a nano diffuser. This is what estheticians use. It basically makes the particles super small and they absorb better into the skin. So what I'm going to do is basically just take some of my toner, my Twin Medics toner, and pour in here. Now this is Rosewater. The Rosewater. They do have a lemongrass, guys. I just don't have it with me. I have it in the salon. I work in a barbershop part-time. So for the guys, I think lemongrass is a nicer scent. So then I have that in there. Cap. And look. You have just created another luxury experience for your client. You can use this on guys. You can use it on your brides. So this is the toner. How does it feel, Ramon?
It's good. Feels like nothing.
Guys, these little nano diffusers for toners, you can actually get on Amazon for like 10 bucks. So it's just a nice little kind of added grooming element to your guys and even to your brides. It just takes it more to a luxury service. The weather here is really hot. Can you use sunblock before airbrush makeup? Yes, you just want to make sure that whatever sunblock that you're using, you test it on yourself first before you use it on a client, because we don't want any slip to that makeup. Okay, so we did our toner with our little nano diffuser. Hey, good question though, good question. And by the way, most makeup has titanium dioxide in it, which is SPF in itself. So take a look at that. So now that we've toned his skin, I'm then going to apply a little bit of moisturizer. Now this is the brand new mattifying moisturizer from Twin Medics. Guys, I love this. If you're familiar with their regular moisturizer, it's very kind of supple and dewy. I love the mattifying for film and TV work and for normal to oily skin, but even better for men's grooming. So I'm going to do a little dollop right here on my palette. Well, that's a little bit more than a dollop, but oh well. Okay, and a sponge. And we're just going to do a light layer. Okay. I like this moisturizer because it's not going to feel too heavy on our guys, and it's not going to be dewy. Okay. We don't want our guys really to look dewy. We want them to look more matte. Okay. All right. Then I'll just, of course, blend that into the skin with a sponge. Here's a tip. For dry, mature skin, it is a good idea. You can actually, on clean hands, apply moisturizer and your skincare products with your hands, because what that will do is it will create blood flow to the skin and start producing collagen. And dry, mature skin really would love that, and it'll give like a blurring effect. Now for someone with sensitive skin, such as Ramon, the least I touch the skin with my hands, the better. Because the more I touch the skin with his hands, if he does have sensitive skin, it will create blood flow and redness, and his skin may get a little mad at me. So just a little tip there I want to throw out to you guys. So for dry, normal skin, you can massage your product in with your hands. For more sensitive skin, apply with a sponge. If you do apply with your hands, always clean, sanitized hands though. Okay. All right, so we did a little bit of moisturizer. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the Twin Medics eye corrector. Guys, once again, another favorite product. Any puffiness, dark circles, it's going to help lift those out. So if the guys were partying the night before the wedding, guess what? This is going to help them look a little more refreshed. All right, a little bit on my palette here. A little dollop. And then another clean sponge.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Where are you guys from that are watching? So I really love the Twin Medics line, guys. It is a pro line. It's really great stuff. As a makeup artist, you have a duty to take care of that client's skin issues before you put an ounce of makeup on their skin. I see a lot of makeup artists that are not taking care of clients' skin issues, and they're going straight in and just putting full coverage makeup. Guys, honestly, that's not the way to do it. A professional makeup artist and the makeup artist that you want to strive to be is a makeup artist that can take the least amount of product and create a flawless look, okay? Alright, so we did a little under eye there. Now we're going to go in with this foundation. With men's makeup, you never want to do more than 8 drops of airbrush foundation. If you do more than that, it will look too heavy on them and they'll look too perfect. Okay, and we don't want that. So for Ramon, I am going to use the Perfect Canvas formula, which is a semi-matte. Okay. Hi, thanks for tuning in from Austin, Texas. All right, so I like to brush his brows down a little. So now we're going to do his foundation. All right, just kind of eyeballing it here. I think that's pretty close. But for a true test, we need to test it with an airbrush. Okay, so this is the TEMPTU Perfect Canvas in shade number 4. Okay, give it a nice shake. And once again, into my TEMPTU air. Alright, a few drops in. Once again, no more than 8 drops for guys. Testing my new shade on the tissue. Some of that dark is still in there from the black. Look at that. So we may need to clean a little more. Okay, there we go. I think we got it. Okay, perfect. So there's my shade. Now I'm going to test the shade in an area, maybe on his neck, just to see how close this shade match is. Alright, it's pretty close. I'm happy with that. Okay. So the first area I'm going to do is under his eyes right here. I'm going to pinch his nose, hold that area taut, and spray a light little layer. And that's pretty much all the coverage that I want for men's makeup. Here, pinch the nose, a little here. Now if they have severe dark circles, I would use my TEMPTU corrector wheel. Okay? Alright, once again, we are just covering up a little bit of that redness in his skin. Any things that stick out, there's a little booby right here. I like to spray their ears a little if they're red in their ears. If they have any beard nicks from shaving the night before, I can cover that. Let me get the other ear. Ear. Okay. Remember, we're just wanting him to look well rested. We do not want him to look like he's wearing makeup. Okay, so that was about 4 drops. I'll add just a couple more drops. So if you're just tuning in, guys, you can watch the replay later, but we covered all of Ramon's grays. We filled in his hairline. We filled in his beard here. to make it thicker looking. Now, if this line is too harsh for you, you can blend it out a little as well, okay? So now we're just going in with a little bit of foundation to cover a little bit of his redness on his cheeks. Almost. So once again, no more than 8 drops for men. Alright guys, and that is my entire men's grooming. I'm telling you, if you are not adding men's grooming to your menu of services and you are a bridal artist, you are missing out, guys. Because guess what? Men's grooming is the fastest sector in the beauty industry. So, guys, you want to start offering this to your menu of services and have these conversations with your bride. You want to talk to your bride about, you know, everyone's getting flawless that day. You want them to look really nice. You know, we can, you know, do a little bit of gray cover. You can fill in their beard. You can fill in their hairline. Give them just a little bit of makeup to knock down their redness. And guess what? The guys aren't even really going to feel the makeup because it's undetectable. It's lightweight. It's not going to feel it. They're not going to feel it in their skin. And guess what? I feel that this is just a little bit more masculine way of applying makeup than a traditional brush. And they may not feel as odd. Okay? So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, this is just a mini little kind of lesson for you guys. If you are interested in taking my full course, which is an 8-hour private live streaming course, it includes a TEMPTU certificate of completion by us, who's a TEMPTU school partner, and it includes a complete TEMPTU kit valued at over $450. In my masterclass, you are going to learn full face beauty airbrush makeup. That is, guys, even advanced eyeliner techniques, advanced eyeshadow techniques. We're going to go more in depth to men's grooming and makeup. You're going to learn tattoo cover, just a lot of stuff. So if you're interested in the full Monty, guys, click our link in bio and find the course that you want to apply for and click apply, and we'll get in touch with you as soon as we can. If you do apply, please give us about 48 hours to respond, and we do book out about 3 to 8 weeks out, and just be patient with us and we'll contact you as soon as possible and hopefully get you on the calendar for a class. Thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. I hope you have a great day. Ramon, would you like to say anything?
Thank you guys for watching and for your time.
Yeah, thank you guys. Bye.